Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna try and recreate one of Hindash's makeup tutorials on my face. I've been meaning to create one of Hindash's makeup looks on my skin and my face from a long time, so this is my version of the same. So if you wanna know how I got this look, then please do continue watching. I first primed my skin using the MAC Hyper Real Serumizer. It's basically like a glowy serum. So I'm applying that to the main areas of my face and blending it out thoroughly. This is gonna add a bit of hydration to my skin and prep it well before makeup, and also adds a nice dewy glowy finish on my skin, which I wanted. Gonna fill in my eyebrows using the Sugar Cosmetics Micro Brow Definer in a dark brown shade and fill in any gaps on my eyebrows and comb them through. Gonna do my makeup differently today and just gonna follow his steps. I'm using the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer here to prime my skin. This is a little bit of a hydrating primer and has a bit of a grip to it, so your makeup will adhere onto your skin well. I'm also gonna do a bit of color correction because I have a bit of hyperpigmentation. I'm using the e.l.f. orange color corrector here, applying that to the hyperpigmentation around the mouth, on the under eyes, and on top of my acne spots, and blending it out thoroughly. For the base, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Foundation. This is in the shade 3Y56. The old number is Y445. It's a bang on match for my skin tone. It's a beautiful skin-like finish foundation and adds a beautiful glowy dewy finish, which is exactly what I wanted. Then to bronze up the skin, I'm using my e.l.f. cream bronzer. This is their putty bronzer in the shade Get Glowing. Taking that on my brush and just chiseling out my features just like he did on his model. Applying that to the hollows of the cheeks, a little bit on my jawline and also on the perimeter of my forehead. And I'm taking a smaller brush to define the sides of my nose and also under my lower lip. For concealer, I'm using one of my most favorite concealers. This is the Sephora High Coverage Concealer in the shade 40 Bronze. And it's a very lightweight, medium coverage sort of a concealer and looks extremely natural. So I'm just highlighting my under eyes and also concealing my eyelid and sharpening my eyebrows. For blusher, I'm using the Simply Nam Cream Blush in the shade Maid of Honor, which is a beautiful peachy pink blush color, and just applying that to the apple of the cheek and lifting it up until the temple area. It's also a dewy finish blush and went perfectly for this makeup look. For the eyes, I'm using the Nude Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Brown, which is a liquid shadow and it's a beautiful one for brown skin. So I'm just applying a little bit of it on my top eyelid and blending it out thoroughly up until the crease of my eyes. Doing the same thing on the other eye and working one eye at a time so that the shadow doesn't dry up. Then to line my eyes, I'm using the Too Faced Killer Liner in the shade Chocolate. It's a beautiful warm brown kajal pencil, so I'm just gonna use that to line my upper eyelid and also wing it out slightly like so and create a soft smoky winged liner on both my eyes. For powder shadow, I'm using the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette and taking that beautiful chocolatey shimmer brown eyeshadow on my ring finger and just popping that on the main eyelid. This is gonna add that same shimmery effect that he adds on his model. Now I'm gonna define my upper liner a little bit, taking a beautiful deep chocolatey brown shade from the same Huda Beauty palette on a pencil brush and just setting the smoky liner that I created. To set my face, I'm using the Huda Beauty Loose Powder in the shade Kunafa and just using that to bake my under eyes, around the mouth area and on my forehead. For the rest of the face, I'm using a brush and setting it. I'm also defining my lower wing area using a concealer just like he has in his pictures. To coat my lashes, I'm using the MAC Stack Mascara here, adding several coats of this to my top eyelashes mainly and a little bit on my lower lashes. It's a beautiful mascara to use if you don't want to add any falsies. I'm also highlighting the inner corners of my eyes using this pale golden shimmer eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty palette. To create that inner corner wing, I'm taking my Lakme Iconic liquid eyeliner in a brown shade and slowly and gently extending my top and lower tear duct area to create that inner corner wing on both my eyes. I'm also going to add a bit of nude kajal pencil. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Kohl pencil in the shade in the nude, which is a stunning nude shade for my skin tone. So I'm just applying that to my lower waterline like so. This also makes my eyes look larger. For a bit of highlight, I'm using the K Beauty powder highlight in the shade Honey Glaze, which is a stunning golden highlight on my skin tone. Moving to the lips, I'm taking the Lamel Long Lasting Gel Lip Liner in a beautiful deep brown shade and just slightly overdrawing my top and bottom lip. For lipstick, I'm taking the Too Faced Cocoa Bold Bullet Lipstick in the shade Chocolate Chip, which is a beautiful peachy nude shade on my skin tone, and applying that on my entire lips. To add a bit of gloss, I'm taking the Fenty Glow Lip Gloss, which is again a peachy nude lip gloss on me. So I'm just focusing that mainly on the center of my lips. To set and lock my makeup, I'm using the e.l.f. Stay All Day Micro Setting Mist. It's an excellent setting mist for oily skin types to lock in the makeup. And I'm also drying the setting spray on my skin using this chargeable fan. And that's the finished look. This is how the look turned out. I hope I did some justice in recreating this makeup look on me. All the products that I used to create this makeup look will be linked in the description box as usual. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial and found it useful and helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.